And welcome everybody back to the Hoard of the Dragon Queen. This is our week number 2 and hour number 2. Our party has just driven off a adult blue dragon, and they have been successful in defending the village of Greenest. So guys, what's next? By the way, send a
Sleep.
random message in Skype.
Sleep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna maybe party for a bit first.
Yeah. Go raid
Nah.
the kegs.
That's what my
Nope,
character
I'm going to
wants
sleep.
do.
Yeah.
Really?
Unless there's any minor work that needs doing around, like if people need hand like dragging the wounded and stuff around, I'd help with that. But basically,
My character
Basic-
forgot a party when it got to hit things, so now he's exhausted.
yeah.
Where are people
Uh,
going to sleep? Really? Like,
It seems you guys look around. Okay, no perception needed.
no, I mean, like, are they like just sleeping in the keep for now?
Yeah, just let me explain. So you walk around and you see that, well, not many deal of houses were burned. It doesn't seem like the town suffered a lot of damage. Everything that's missing that reported over the time is everything valuable of any value from the city. Everything has been completely and utterly looted.
That's because of Simon's family and putting the magic on the thatch
Except
roofing.
beds. Beds did not get looted.
But
Thank
the
you.
houses
village
are
is
not
fine.
burned. The houses are not burned down. The only things that are actually burned down are like the fences or the haystacks around. The mill was burned down. Part of the sanctuary burned down.
Where's the mill?
The mill is
The milk.
Northeast corner.
northeast corner
Is
exactly.
it-
Yeah,
Oh, that's
right
the,
there.
I thought it was
So it's right here?
southwest.
No, it is southeast actually.
South.
Oh, is it? That
Yeah.
makes. Yeah, by the
There it
river
is.
would make more sense.
South.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Fire.
southwest.
Right there. That burned down, but not much. Not much. So after you guys make sure nothing is wrong and the guards around patrol the cities, some people go back to their houses. Those that are very close to the keep. Mostly everybody else that has a house in the outer regions of the city will sleep in the fortress for the night.
Can I just go explore
Anyone
the
who
village a
leaves the
bit?
keep tonight's an idiot.
Can I just go explore the village for a bit?
I'm gonna,
Yep.
gonna say like, oh, I don't want to leave the keep with an idiot. I go to the temple.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep in the the burnt down house. It sounds like a plan. I'm just gonna pretty much. Well, I want to look around, see all the damage that's done. All the
Okay.
burnt buildings. I want to kind of inspect, see if I can like scavenge for anything inside them.
Jason, is your character like saying that out loud? She's just
Yeah,
Who's Jason?
Justin. Sorry.
Justin.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No.
Well, what's my name, huh?
Sorry,
No.
Justin. You're now a Power Ranger. Deal with it.
I went to sleep. I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna find the mayor. I'm gonna be like, look, we saved your stupid town. Now I'm tired. You're gonna give me a place to sleep, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And any of the townspeople who leave the keep in the night to die, that's up to them.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
I
leave the keep at
specifically
night,
leave
and
the
I'm gonna
place to
go
die.
around.
One at
No,
a time.
Okay, so as I was saying, I would like to go and loot all the burnt down buildings, however many there are, and see what kind of scavenge around and see what is in there.
Okay,
Anything.
give me a. I think it's a search check.
Perception?
No, I think it's a search check. I don't think it's perception. I think it's dexterity. No, I'm sure though. Check your character sheet.
Probably an investigation symbol. I don't know. Or perception.
Oh, investigation is not. Yeah, I'll take investigation.
Do it.
Yeah, investigation.
Yep.
I am proficient in investigation.
I mean, you go up the town and, god damn it, you can't find anything. Everything is stripped down. Pictures
Damn
are on the walls. Even the candles, everything is looted. There's nothing left.
Even got the sink.
Like you look around, you inspect several houses and they're rooted to the core. Like there's a bed, there's a table, there's a chair, and that's just if the house had anything else made out of wood, they didn't loot that, but everything else is gone.
Okay.
Okay, so this is in the night. Do you guys? Where do you sleep this night?
I'm gonna sleep in the keep.
Okay.
I'm not an idiot.
I before going to sleep, asked the mayor if
Governor.
there's any scouts who can follow the kobolds, or any young soldiers, you know, somebody with decent feet.
He says, "Oh, none of my soldiers are equipped to deal with that, but I reckon that they will leave a big enough trail for any of those who want to follow it in the morning. It's not like you can travel with close to 100 people and not leave a trail."
Mm. The Dragonborn does not quite understand the human concept of not being equipped with feet to follow people, but nods his head and proceeds to the temple anyway. checking every human he goes past to make sure that their feet are actually attached to their
There's
legs.
one guy that has 2 pig legs.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
It's quite alright, son.
Okay, in the morning, you guys all wake up. You guys receive, let's see, 100 experience
200.
points with 25 times the guards that will arrive. Let me just 25 times 8. That's 300 experience.
Do we not
Really?
get bonus,
Exactly
bonus
300.
XP for the water guards that were left alive?
It's exactly because the dragon killed 2 guards, and that's 25 times 8 because there were 10 initial guards, and the 100 XP from driving away the dragon. So exactly 300 XP experience.
I
points,
level.
everybody.
I just level. Woo!
Awesome.
Also, I'd like to have
Thank
my
my
spells
fans.
now. I get my spells, right?
Yes, it's a long list. You get
Because
your spells
I'm
back,
taking
you
the
get everything.
archetype. I'm taking the archetype Arcane Trickster,
Awesome.
just in case you don't know what that is.
I mean, do
it's
you
pretty
want
much
to
just
explain
the
it now,
spell.
or do you want to just leave it?
I
when...
get some spells and some pretty cool abilities, which I may showcase in the future.
Yeah, well,
Maybe,
you
if I don't
surprise us as it goes.
Surprise!
Awesome. So, in the morning, Governor Nighthill visits your room that you've been sleeping in. You've been sleeping in the most luxurious room he can offer, except quite decently. Food is being brought to you in the morning by the servants, and Governor Nighthill joins you and tells you the situation of the town. Everything's been looted, but food stores have been damaged. Nothing else more. The city can survive, and I thank you very much for your efforts last night. You risked your life for us, and there's not many people who do that. I feel that without you, we'd have all perished. And she looks at.
There is a
Ross.
way you could show your gratitude.
Oh yeah, I do
Kinda give him a
have.
wink.
I have prepared a reward from you from my personal treasury. It is the last treasury remaining, well, that's gold remaining in the whole city. But I'm sure we can survive. And you do need. I do feel like we owe you something. We owe you our lives.
I kind of go up to him, kind of hold his shoulders, and I say, "Thank you very much."
He looks at Urstani and smiles and says, "A very clever thing you did last night with that dragon. My men told me about it."
I just
Oh, wow.
stare like whatever.
You are being brought large coffers. It's in the idea that coffers are usually small like this. These are just larger. You can easily tuck them in your backpacks if you so wanted. Inside, there are 250 gold pieces for everybody, each a piece.
Wow.
For each of us?
For each of you, yes.
Sweet.
Awesome. And then he says,
Okay.
Oh wait.
Go on.
I asked him if he has any splint mail.
Sprint mail.
Instead of money, you know, if he just has any old splint mail lying around in the armory, I think it's splint. Yeah, it's splint mail.
Let me see.
What did the guards that
Scale
died?
mail.
What,
Scale
mail.
what were they?
It's 200 G to buy. If he has plate, that would be even better. But I'll take
No.
splint.
I'll settle for 200. It's fine.
Yes, he does have some spare suits of spring mail. He looks around, and the only one that fits you is actually an old armor.
Right.
An actually old armor that he used to use, and he kept it well polished
Oh,
during the years.
And he's like, you're not allowed.
I didn't realize it was his old armor. I just if he
Yeah,
offers it to me, I'm like
does-
very flattered and like, oh, I shall promise to do good works.
You blush like a
defend the
schoolgirl.
world wearing this.
What?
He nods his head and says, I know you shall, Brutus. You're even a hero now, and I know you put this armor to good use. Now, if I may ask you of something else, if this interests you, of course, I would really want to know why this happened, and I have already found the track leading off where the kobolds and the raiders have been going towards. If you'd like to follow it and find out what this raider is up against, I think there'll be more attacks like this, and it pains me to say, but you're the only ones equipped to deal with this. I barely have enough people to preserve the town and the chaos that we're in right now.
To be fair, where there's dragons, there's usually gold.
He nods his head.
What direction was this blue dragon flying off again?
Our city was not rich, but the amount of treasure they stole from each man individually would be a lot. We would appreciate it if you brought it back, but that stopping them is enough.
Oh, and I give the Lord the candelabra and the golden spoons, and I'd be like, these belong to your people. We found them on the some of the dead bodies of the ones we managed to slay.
He takes them, looks at you up and down, and says, and with a warm look on his face, I did not expect this kindness from strangers. I am more than grateful, and more. I have been less generous than I should have. I'm sorry I could not offer you more.
You were very generous under the circumstances, and we're gonna do the right thing and help your people get back what's theirs.
I thank
We
you
are?
very much, Brutus. You are a true man indeed.
I'm just thinking like all the gold we just acquired and like, should have taken up adventuring a long time ago. And like thinking about all those years, like I spent doing
Doing
alchemy
roof
and,
thatching.
like, potions and stuff like that. Like,
Like the 10 or 15 gold or whatever you got. That's like your life savings up to this point, and then you suddenly just get like 20 times that.
yeah,
It's
like,
oh,
why didn't I do this earlier? I must.
Haven't you ever heard of Whisperous' Reward?
yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is.
Yes, adventurers. There's somebody else that wants to talk to you. He
What's the
seemed to
mayor's
be-
name?
Governor Nighthill.
Is the one talking to us? I guess. Nighthale.
Nighthill.
What's his first name?
Gov.
Governor.
Alexander. Alexander
Alexander.
Nighthill.
I like that name.
Yeah. Alex. You know me.
Hmm.
Adventurer. Come on.
He smiles. Well, from what you did last night, there is no other better word to call you, Rostani. It is
Hero?
an honor to
Hero is
know
a good
that-
word. I
Hero
like
is
the
a
word
good
hero.
word. Hero is a good word. You are right. You are heroes of Greenest, and you shall forever be heroes of Greenest. I'll make sure that anybody who steps in our ends or in my keep shall know your names. And your
So
deeds.
do I pick his pocket now, or do I do it later?
And did they didn't know my name? They didn't know my name earlier, bastards.
At this point, Governor Nighthill opens the door and says, "Here he is." A young man walks up to you, limping heavily on his bandaged left leg. I heard from the governor that you might be intending of following the raiders and see where they've gone. I'd like nothing better than to come with you, but in my condition, I'd slow you down. In the midst of all this strategy, there's no reason you would have heard about the fate of my master. Leosine Elhart. But it's important you know. He's a monk from Beldisks. He disappeared last night, after we fought a particularly savage battle against raiders. A few others and I fought our way to the keep, barely. Leosine didn't make it at all. We went back this morning to look for him, but all we found was his broken staff and his choker, which he always wore. He researched a lot in the raiders for months. I feel that he might have tried to infiltrate their group when they retreated, or worse, was captured and carried away as a prisoner. No one understands these bandits better than he does, and his knowledge will be invaluable against them. When you find their camp, please look for any sign of Wilson there. One of my brothers has already departed for Burdus to bring back help. But, by the way, whoever is typing right now, that is very loud.
It's not me.
Stop typing.
One of my brothers had already departed for Burdisk to bring back help, but it will be many days before help arrives. Anything you can do before that would be a godsend.
Well, it sounds like we've been gifted with a direction to head in.
I wasn't listening.
Looking at just glancing coldly at Artemis, but then turning around, will you go and follow the raiders? Glancing at the other two who haven't spoken yet.
I'll go where these guys are going, man. I just got a shit ton of money. Let's do that. Wait, it's not gonna be too dangerous, is it?
Yes,
I'm
of
going
course,
to
we'll go
assume-
save him.
I'm going to assume, Chucky, that that my shop or my little abode was actually probably ransacked as well.
Yes,
You know,
it was everything
Probably,
was ransacked.
yeah. So I'm going to be quite pissed, but because I'm thinking like it probably had maybe not like everything in it, but like it had probably some alchemical vials and shit like that, and they probably destroyed some of it. Like they probably glass lying around. I'm just making assumptions though. But I'm thinking I'm going to be really pissed that they mess with my stuff. That's gonna be my motivation, at least. I'm not being valorous or anything, just being like really fucking pissed that they mess with my stuff. Stealing my secrets. Fucking couples.
Awesome. And Brutus, what did you say? Because I didn't hear you before.
Then of course we'll go and help save the monk. Now that we're well rested, it's time to hit some more things.
He nods his head, and one of the other guards steps in front and kind of starts helping him down. Governor Nighthill comes back in the room and says, I have my scouts. They can lead you on where the trail starts and point you in the right direction. Anything else you need help with, heroes? Stressing the word heroes.
No, I think we're all pretty much unscathed from the battle.
So
He smiles a little bit at being called a hero.
Do
He's
you need any
like,
help? And he gives us a little nudge and he's like, heroes. And he gives us a little wink, like, yeah, heroes. And we're like,
Magic
what?
hands.
What's going on?
Brutus smiles a little bit being called a hero. He's like, yeah, I get to hit things and be called a hero. This is the dream life.
I get to stab
Yes, one.
things and be called a hero. And then steal things and be called a hero. Now that's the dream.
Awesome.
Just don't say that out loud.
Okay.
You haven't actually stolen anything yet, right? You
Nope.
tried, you
Oh.
failed, because there's something left in town.
Oh, right, Chucky. I haven't stolen anything yet, eh?
Alright. So,
Yeah.
you guys move
Yes.
towards with the scouts.
Is a special
the
roll?
trail leads south of the city, and that's where south of the city they take you and they show you where the trail is and point you in the right direction. They wish you luck, and they depart back to the city. You can see the trail as clear as day. You might have some mild difficulty in following it at night, unless any of you have dark vision.
No, I can create light.
I cast light on my shield
Yeah,
instead of
it's
someone
not-
else's shield.
It's not night again. It's morning, early morning. So in the night, maybe you'll have some trouble following it, but now it's easy.
It's not night, but in the night sometimes we might have trouble following it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Right.
Meanwhile, at the enemy encampment, hey, is there a
guess-
light coming towards us? Really shiny.
Okay, so what's your movement type? Do you guys?
I'm human. We're not walking around in the dark. I cast light.
So do you guys?
But
move
it's not
fast?
night.
Yeah, it's not night yet. It's morning.
Is it a cantrip?
He said it was dark. Yeah, light's a cantrip.
No.
It
I
is
said
I
dark,
when
but it's not
like-
night. It's the middle of the day, where it's light.
I said in
If
the
it
night,
gets dark,
I
if it
cast
gets dark at any point, I cast light. I'm just putting that out there. That's my character.
We got it.
And like, what's the matter? Afraid of the dark?
I like being
So-
able to see the things I hit. It makes it more likely that I'm going to hit them.
Hmm.
So what's your movement? Are you moving
Fast.
stealthily, slow? Are you moving fast? Are you moving normal?
Well, how close
I
are
think I can probably move the quickest out of everybody.
No, but overall, there's like overall as a party, are you guys moving slow enough that you can use your stealth to your advantage?
we?
Or
Can't you use stealth at max movement speed in this?
sorry, what?
Oh well, at 30. You can
No.
use stealth at going 30, can't you?
No, you can't. Normal, you just normally walk. There's actually a table on how you move on page 182 in the Pro's Handbook. That's why I'm asking. So, what's your pace?
Oh, I don't know, but I get my fucking donkey back from wherever I tied it up and accidentally forgot about it in the first session.
Then you find two.
You have a donkey.
Yeah, they'll pack me up.
Donkey.
Two commoners and a squire decide to follow you for some strange reason. No, I don't think we're doing
They're-
that.
They're following the
They're
teddy.
with the- are they gonna keep following us now that the paladin's dead?
They're free. They're finally free. To quote some people, wizards.
I think it would be cool if they did, but at the same time, I think it actually says that they're sworn to his family.
Yeah, I think so.
And unless the teddy's part of their family, then
I think
Oh,
I think
yeah.
most likely they're gonna go take his body and bring it back.
Unfortunately, they're gonna take the teddy bear.
it's just gonna carry his body everywhere.
They see you guys like looting the body, and they're like, "Eh."
Yeah, that's it. We just need to carry the body and then they'll follow us. Excellent idea. I'll put the body on the mule.
Oh.
Okay, so travel pace is
Yeah, I'm
400
willing to
feet a
go-
minute if you take a -5 penalty to wisdom perception scores. Normal, no benefit, or penalty,
I'm
and
okay
then
to
slow
do
is able
stealth.
to use stealth.
I'm willing to vote for stealth.
No, it's
We'll only be able to move
not
200 feet, and
Not meta into this, but what's your pace? What will your character's pace be?
How
I'm
far
going.
are
I'm
we
going.
traveling, or
I'm going
do we
200
know?
feet unless otherwise.
Can we not just foreseeably say that we travel at a faster normal pace until we start seeing signs of the Hoard and then start stealthing?
Yeah. Well, that's.
It's like they've travelled throughout the whole night. We're not gonna like creep outside of the city. They might be here. They might be around the corner.
I'm saying we'd be going normal pace. Otherwise, we wouldn't be going fast.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think
what-
that's
As,
was
as
my
long
point.
as long as we're going like a normal pace, I'm just gonna be a little bit behind the guys. I'm going to take up a book and read while we're walking, and I
You can
just
sit on the donkey.
just like
I'm
turn my
gonna-
head up every once in a
You can sit
while
on
to
the
see I'm
donkey.
not going.
I'm gonna
far
fall back
behind.
behind the mage, and I'm just gonna cast like minor illusions of like roughly sized stones in front of where she's stepping, just so she has to try and dodge these illusion stones.
I use my insight to just dodge them without looking up.
Oh, okay, every single one. Like, what the hell is going on?
Okay, so you guys, let's see.
I'm
you
not being very
guys-
perceptive. I'm not being very talkative at all.
I don't even notice the stones, and I feel a bit down.
Mhm.
You go about 12 miles to a more rugged region where steep side rocky plateaus replace the gently rolling hills. The land between the plateaux is largely flat, broken only by outcroppings and wandering streams in steep-sided gullies. The plateau is just about 50 to 100 feet above those surroundings and are difficult to climb, from what you can make out. You guys move in front. At a certain point, you see a group of humans, about 4 of those cultists dressed in gray robes, and 8 kobolds. They are they're very obvious, so that's why I'm not making you roll anything. They're sitting on the fire, roasting chickens. And humans seem to the basic humans are on one side, the kobolds are on the other side. They seem to be ignoring each other, but at the same time agreeing a bit. You guys are about 200 feet behind, so you're at a distance.
Oh,
And
good.
you
They
can
made us
see-
lunch.
Awesome. What's happening?
So you guys, let's see, they're 200 feet away.
Yeah, you don't see them yet.
How many?
You're about there's about 4 humans and 8 kobolds.
Okay. I suggest we move stealthily now.
Yeah. Good call.
First.
How does party stealth work? Do you have to? This is like the lowest person rolls.
No, I think all of I think everybody rolls. And the lowest one is like the one that the roll is against.
Okay, well, I guess
I'm
I'll
just-
go a bit ahead of the party.
Like I'm guessing you can help but you can help people get advantage on rolls by like assisting them. So I'm just wondering how
How do you
party
assist
stealth
someone
works. If there's a
stealthing?
rule for it.
How do you assist someone
You
stealthing?
make like you throw stones
But-
the other
but-
way and then they don't
yeah.
notice them.
Yeah, I
Be-
guess
you
I
do
guess
the
you can
whole, like,
distract
Be
someone.
stone
proficient in
and-
stealth.
Basically, when he's sneaking through the bushes, we hold like branches and that around them to make them more blend in with their
No,
surroundings.
we're going through the lake
Well,
and
but
we
you
got
could
the
like,
reed
if
coming
you were
out of our
if
mouth.
you were an
and
expert
just
in
see the
stealth,
reeds
you could
going
teach
off.
them how to like tie their armor down so it doesn't clank, which is a real thing. You can do lots of things. Like there's lots of plausible explanations for how you could assist someone being stealthy.
Yeah,
If you
it
knew how to be
basically
quiet, they
says
did.
for stealth. While traveling at a slow pace, the characters can move stealthily. As long as they're not in the open, they can try to surprise or sneak by other creatures they encounter. See Chapter 7 for hiding rules.
You
Yeah,
can
that's not
easily-
helpful.
I mean, you looking at it.
Wait, no, but it basically means it looks like we don't have to roll for it.
At this point, you can easily, like, from the distance you're
Roll.
at, you can easily go wide around these guys, maybe without them even seeing you.
I don't think they notice me.
They don't notice you at this distance you're on. If you approach more, you don't know how. Okay, so you're going in. You're going in closer.
We're not a blitzkrieg. We're not going to leave things alive behind us.
Okay. So, Temis, do you start moving closer?
Yeah, I get pretty close, and I'm just like the party. I guess will be trailing
Okay,
a bit behind.
You start moving. Okay, so everybody else, you guys move without Temis.
Wait a bit behind me. I'm pretty good at this stealth thing.
When you say that.
Okay. Wait a bit behind me. I'm very good on this stealth thing.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
I let him get to work then.
Should we just see him disappear or something? I don't know. He just stops too good. Just disappears from our
can't
sight.
I just whisper to him. I
voice.
just whisper to him that I can make a distraction if you want.
I can make a distraction too. But I'm sure I'd appreciate it. Go ahead.
How far away from me when you start sneaking off them?
Pardon?
How far away from them are we when you start sneaking off?
I guess
you're
when
still
we can
still
see
at
them.
200 feet. You haven't
When we can
moved.
see them, I'm just trying to try and go around and see if I can get behind them.
Yeah.
Through
I'll let him go then.
Okay, so you start moving with your party, and
No, she's moving by herself.
yeah, she's moving by herself, and you guys move together.
No, you can't move by yourself with everybody else.
No, you guys.
You guys move together.
Oh, right. You mean everyone apart from him, right?
Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Otemis, you easily manage to you can get behind one of the groups. You can either get behind the humans or you can get behind the kobolds, because each of them are on one side looking the other.
getting behind the humans.
Okay, so you start
should-
moving. Go on. You start moving to behind the humans, and the rest of the party, do you just approach head on?
Not head on, but
I'm gonna whisper to the wizard.
what's the
that
like?
you
What's
should-
the path right now? Is there like some kind of bushes we can,
I mean, yes, you can hide behind small bushes or a strangled tree there and there.
There's no like foresty area.
No,
it's
unless you
just-
actually stealth. As I said, this is more of a plateau, so it's an open space. So as you approach, unless you use your stealth to your advantage, you will be easily seen.
then we should definitely not be seen. So whatever bushes or like closer to like a more concealed area, try.
Awesome. Okay, so all of you, I'd like you to roll me stealth checks.
Like how far away are we from them right now?
I mean, you have moved a full turn. That would be a 104. I'm gonna say you are at 100 feet when you roll this. You are a bit in front. Artemis, you are
I
about
guess.
30 feet from the humans behind them.
I move 10 feet faster than everybody else, by the way, as well.
Okay, so if you want to
And
use that
I
advantage,
just wait a bit.
Very good.
if you want to use that
I want to be
advantage,
close, but
yeah, I mean you can be at 70 feet instead of
I
100.
could argue
front.
that I'm not particular. I mean, I'm not to be very stealthy, but I'm just wearing robes. So like,
Okay,
I'm
so
not really,
yeah, I mean,
really.
one of the
your
kobolds,
robes creak very loudly.
one of the kobolds sees Rostani and points at her and says in a
I rolled a
very
1
short-
on my stealth check.
See
And they say,
Rostani-
look at somebody behind him!
Rostani and Brutus and point at them.
I'm like Brutus.
And point at them.
come
Okay,
on, man.
good. Artemis, you have your surprise round if you want to use it.
Okay, so they see him.
They see him.
Hang on,
Okay.
do I have it as well?
So-
And you
the-
have
the
Henko,
cloaked
you have the
human-
surprise round as well.
The cloaked human, furthest away from the group. So like the one that's further, like closest to me.
Yeah,
I want to take one of my shots at.
do it. By the way, I don't think he isn't within 5 feet. Yeah, he isn't within 5 feet, so
I
you
have.
can't take your.
Is a 14 a hit?
14. 1 second, let me just bring out. the thing
It's a
over
50.
here. It's a hit, yes. It's a hit.
He takes 12 damage.
Does he take it when within 5 feet of his allies?
I get if I have advantage, I get to do it.
Oh, yes, you get to do your sneak attack. You're right. You're right. You do 12 damage to this acolyte. You shoot him in the back of the head with your crossbow, and he just falls down dead.
Okay, and then I shoot with my second crossbow as a bonus action,
Awesome.
and I hit him for
Critical
26.
hit.
Is it stacked with sneak and crit?
Yes,
Like,
yes, yes.
Unfortunately, you can only sneak attack once per turn.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when you sneak attack, if you quit, it does stack.
Sorry, that's a 9.
This acolyte that's still alive.
So 9 damage is alive.
9 damage is alive.
Okay, and I'll try and use the rest of my movement to like just stay as hidden as I can. So I'm like shooting like through a bush, and the guy's like, "Huh? Something just hit me. I guess it just must have been my imagination."
I think hide.
that animation, yeah, Skyrim thing.
He the way that hide works, I think that's what you're about. When you shoot, you give away your position.
Yes.
Sorry,
But
what?
I don't necessarily think that people can see him though, so technically you could hide.
No, he doesn't give out his position when he shoots, especially the kobolds see them as you're. By the way, just so you're muted if you just talked.
Like, I don't think they should be able to see me if none of them were facing me and I hit one in the back of the head,
No,
and
the
then I hit
kobolds
another
are
one.
facing you. The kobolds are facing you because the kobolds
I
as I
didn't say
said, are
anything.
on the other side, looking your direction, but you're stealthy
Okay.
enough not to be seen. Okay, and now roll initiative. Sorry,
I-
Hinko. I said sorry. I said sorry.
How big is the cooking pot?
It's just like a 5 feet by 5 feet fire.
But there's definitely a cooking pot.
There's no cooking pot. There's like just like
It's
sticks.
a
You have-
spit.
Yeah, it's a spit.
Oh,
There's
I
no,
hold
swords.
out a bucket for him. Just like out of the
I
trees,
thought
like
there
a
was
bucket
going
comes
to be a
out.
cooking pot. Can we have a cooking pot, please, Chucky? They must be having
No.
broth with it.
No,
as well.
I said they're roasting chickens. They're not making a stew.
Yeah.
You just
Where
have
do
the
you get
chicken
gravy
bin instead
from?
of water
Where do
bin.
you get the gravy from?
Chicken bin! The chicken just flies at them.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
ruined
you can
everything.
Not Zelda.
you can just do like in Avatar when they bend their blood instead.
Yeah, just bend their internal water.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what's
and their
happening here?
internal
Tinker?
Their internal waters.
I think it needs to be a full moon though, Simon.
Ah,
You like
damn
spit on them
it!
and then you like bend it all over their face. Like, oh, what the hell?
I am going to
Make them cry.
make them dry it.
I'm not
gonna-
actually crying, there's just something
How
in
far,
my eye.
how far apart are the kobolds from the humans?
About 30 feet.
Kill the
And
humans
I'm on the other side to what I side is.
You're in the middle, like you moved straight. You moved down the line, but you took a stealthy approach to it, so they don't see you. But you're about
The bush
equal.
in the middle of the road.
Yes, there's a random strangled bush that you took cover behind.
Nature
I'm
finds a
gonna
way,
I'm
Gareth.
gonna target all humans, and I'm gonna use 2 of my key points to cast the spell Gust of Wind, which is called Rush of the Gale Spirits for the monk.
Rush of the Gale Spirits. Okay, that's awesome.
A line of strong wind 60 feet in front of you and 10 feet wide blasts from you in the direction you choose for the spell's duration, which is concentration up to 1 minute. Each creature that starts its turn in the line must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet back away from you in the direction following the line.
As I said,
any-
it's a line, just a straight 5-foot line.
It's a 60 foot long wide, 60 foot long and 10 feet wide from where I am.
10 feet wide, so you can take 2 of the humans with it.
Well, no, if they're all in the line, I can do all of them.
Yeah, they're not in a line. The humans, they were like spending time around eating their chickens. It's not like they were placed in a line. You can target 2 of them at the same time. Maybe.
The
from
thingy's
an
on
angle.
one side and the thingy's on the other side.
Okay, so who do you target? What do you target?
I just can't understand how they're not in the line if they're 30 feet apart and on opposite sides.
No, they're not in a. So, let's do a small map so we're not confused. Over here. So, let's see. We have the roasting pit hill in the middle. Over here. And then let's do kobold. That's 8 of them. And then there's a human over here. There's a human over here. And there's a human over here. The one is already dead. No, Artemis, you're over here because you guys are coming from down this line over here. So
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Henko would be about here, just 70 feet away from them. Your other party members, Brutus and Ostani, would be behind them to a side. And this is about the idea. Can you get it? So they're not in a line. The humans are not straight in a line. They're just 30 feet apart from the kobolds.
That's 30 feet,
Yeah, that's for you. It's not to scale, of course.
and that is more than 10 feet. Right, whatever.
Not
anyway.
to scale. Not to scale. Go on.
Yes, it doesn't make sense if you put it to scale. Yeah, I do that then.
Okay, so you target 2 of the humans.
These
Then-
2 here, the back 2.
The back 2.
One better in a line.
Awesome. And after that, I'll need everybody to roll me initiative.
With it being a surprise attack, would they have to do their strength checks now, or?
I'm dead last.
No, when to start, because they started turn in the actual gusting wind.
You don't know
It's
that.
okay though, because Brutus
I know,
is
I just
doing-
thought with it being a surprise round, they'd like technically spend a round not being able to act.
That's a good point. No,
Is that a
that's-
class feature?
No, it's a
Is
spell.
what?
The wind thing?
It's a gust of wind, it's a spell.
But-
only the wind.
When do monks get spells?
Since elemental monks, I
When
can
do rogues
cast.
get spells?
I can cast Cone
I
of
have
Cold, Hold Person, Burning Hands, Water Whip, Stone Skin, Thunder Wave.
You don't need to give us your full spell list.
No, he
I can
does. He
write
does.
the
I need to
same
know how
tune,
to kill
sing
him
to the same tune.
for reasons.
Okay, so let's see over here what's the initiative order. Oh, Temis, you are first initiative from what I see, so feel free to go first.
Okay, the damaged human I'm gonna make one attack against. Do I still have an advantage? Because
No.
you can't.
No, they can't. No, actually,
Because
no.
you can't
There's
see.
still it's still not their turn, so they're back turns to do. So you can do advantage attacks against the humans.
Okay. The first one takes a hit for 14.
I see it. Okay.
I'm going to. Wait, what did I say? Who was that? Who was I hitting?
Are you? Yeah, no, you didn't. Are you hitting the one that you already hit, or the?
I'm hitting a non-weakened one then.
a non-weakened. Okay, good.
For
16
16.
points of damage. You kill an additional acolyte.
And I'm gonna hit
Sorry,
the weakened
not that
one.
one. The
first
other
shot.
one.
The
Yeah.
weakened one is hit for 22, so that's
Okay, roll it.
+4. And
The weakened one dies as well.
and I would like to use my movement just to like stealthily move 15 feet away from my position, or however fast I can move with stealth.
Yeah. Again, the you stealth is that is stealth counted as a move action? Or
Oh,
standard action?
I think no, I think you are right. I'll just move 15 feet. Then I can do it as a bonus action, but I already used my bonus action.
You already used the bonus action, yeah. Okay, so next in line after that we have Hiniko.
I guess I'll just move as far like further away from it then.
Right,
Okay,
so
good.
like I said, did we ascertain if these things were doing a saving throw for the surprise round or not?
Well, it is a round in itself, so I'm gonna say yes, because they do start initiative after. So one of them does at least. Okay, yeah, he rolls an 18. He does make it, whatever the save is. You can't have it bigger at this level.
20.
Sorry, what?
I'm joking, but you didn't know that's cheating, Chicky. Seeing as there's
Not even the saving throw for the dragon was that big.
Right, so if you're concentrating on a spell, what else can you do?
You can do anything else. You
Anything.
can concentrate
You
even
can't
on another
concentrate
one.
on 2 spells at once though.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If you concentrate on another one, you break this one.
And every time you take damage, you have to roll a con save to see if you break concentration and the spell goes away.
Exactly.
For 10 or
Could
half the damage
I
taken.
could I do my elemental attunement thing where I move an elemental force while still concentrating or not?
As long as it doesn't involve concentration, you can cast
Yeah,
other
some
things.
spells are not. You can cast other spells, but some spells do not require you go concentrating on it. So you can
Yeah.
do them. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cause a shower of sparks to appear in front of the kobolds. It's about, I think it can make it 1 foot wide. Yeah, about 1 foot wide. So just like fireworks, just like lightning. And then I'm guessing I can do that to like about 2 or 3 of them on there. Like if I got it like in the middle.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
then the ones on the other side is my bonus action. I'm gonna move the gust of wind over towards them and put them in the gust of wind.
Awesome. Okay. The first thing that you did. What'd you do? Then other you got moving a gust of wind before that.
I just made basically sparkles appear here.
Okay. Awesome. What does that do?
Depends how scared they are of sparklers.
They're not scared of sparklers.
I'm guessing it would shock them a little bit, but I just wanted to do something. And then I'll turn the gust of wind to go that way and get as many of them I can in the gust.
Yeah, you can get with 10 feet. I'd say you can get 4 of them at least. 4 of 8 in a line. Okay, awesome. And after that, in initiative, we have the kobolds. 4 of them start their turn in a gust of wind. Let's see. Okay, only one makes their save.
You don't know what the save is yet. You haven't even asked what it is.
When they roll an 18, 5, 6, and 6, it's
It's
obvious.
polite manners, though, Chicky. It's polite
Okay,
manners.
okay, please tell me what your save DC
I
is.
don't have a fucking clue.
What's your
Plus
Gets
modifier.
No,
Caster
I
level?
think it's 8 plus my level, which is plus my proficiency, which is 2. That's 10. Plus my casting thing, which I don't actually know what my casting thing is at the moment.
It's your proficiency
Wisdom?
plus your casting level.
I'm guessing it's your
That's
wisdom.
an interesting question because it's a wizard spell, but
Yeah.
do you get to use Dex for your spells?
I'm
No,
not sure. It didn't. I didn't say
If it's a
either. I've
wizard
missed it.
spell, it's int. It
Yeah, but
depends on the
he's a
spell
monk.
where it comes from. If it uses, if
It's a wizard spell.
it's int.
Yeah, it uses int if it's a wizard spell. It still counts as a wizard spell, even if you even
It
if
should
you
say
use
no.
that.
It might say it's the.
Unless
Only
specified.
only if it says so in the monk description.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
what- that's my
specified in the
question.
monk character sheet, then it's using Dex.
If it can substitute something else, like only that.
What does it say on the character sheet?
That's
Gary?
what I'm saying. It doesn't say.
Okay,
It
good.
does
So
not
it's,
say, so it's going to use
using
int.
What's your int?
So 8 plus
here?
2 plus int.
What is your end? If it's
Well-
less than 10, you can't cast them.
I can cast it regardless of anything. I don't need components or anything.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So do it.
I have.
Oh yeah, sorry. You did.
What's the DC?
What's the DC? That's what we were asking.
So 1, so that's 8, 10, 11.
11. Okay, yeah. As I said, 1 makes it. 3 of them fail, and they're pushed back 15 feet.
Yeah,
10.
15 feet.
Good. They're pushed
Oh,
back.
that's it's 15.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're pushed back 15 feet, and they.
Yeah, and any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot that it moves.
Got it.
So that's,
got
it's,
it.
it's basically difficult terrain.
Okay, good. And after that, it is as it continue their turn. The 4 kobolds not affected take out their swings and start hurling them at Hinko.
They can't see me.
They can if you have used a spell, so you will reveal your position. You can be in stealth after you attack or use any kind of spell.
What are they attacking me with?
Swings.
Slings. Remember the slings, don't you?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yep. We have a 19 against AC.
yeah. Would you like to tell me how a sling can travel through a gust of wind?
No, these are the I specify these are the 4 ones
Yep.
who did not. who
And
were
the gust of wind starts in front
This
of me.
sling has to make. This sling has to make a saving for it too.
They probably should have rolled with disadvantage, but I'm not. That's the only. I'll say. I don't know.
Whatever's in the spell. Whatever's in the spell.
It doesn't say anything in the
not.
spell.
It'll work.
But if it's forceful enough to knock people back, I mean, I don't know.
But these,
I-
I'm
I-
gonna
I
say,
think
I'm
that-
gonna say.
I'll quite happily take a hit with it.
No, you're gonna.
end
Yeah,
up
I'm gonna say. I'm
fucked
gonna say that that hit works, but we might say. I will say disadvantage on the ones that are actually affected by
Yep.
by the gust of wind.
Yep. 19 hits.
Okay, good. That's the only one that hits from them, and you take 4 points of damage.
Don't take any damage because I'm going to try and catch it and throw it back at the fucker.
It's like a bullet
that a
catching
ref-
monk.
And funny thing, if they can, then they gust the wind, we give them advantage because
Give me
Yeah,
advantage. Yeah.
just like flick it up, and it just goes. Foomp.
it goes
right in front.
faster.
That's pretty
GG.
interesting things.
Uh,
Pretty interesting,
so
yeah.
When you do so the damage.
Yeah,
you
but
can
it's not. It's
attack
negligible. It's a
1d10
stun.
plus
Or
1d10
serious.
plus the damage, I think. Isn't it?
Interesting.
plus level plus dex. So I reduce it by 8 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay,
Oh, the stealth
so
rules in
You-
5e are terrible. They're not well explained at all.
Yeah.
Stealth.
you just catch it in your hand and it does no damage, I think.
Yeah.
There's
And
multiple places where stealth rules are explained.
I throw the fucker back.
You throw the fucker back. Can you actually do that?
Yep.
Awesome, do it.
If I reduce the damage to 0, I can throw it back.
21 is a hit. Roll your damage. It's 1d4 plus your. You should have a thrown weapon.
Nope, it's classed as a monk weapon.
It's classed as a monkey, so you add your
Yeah.
strength to it.
So if at level 20 somebody throws a little thing at me, I can roll it back for like 1d12.
Well, you know what happened? Like you just catch it and just throw it back at the kobold. It hits him straight between his eyes, and he
What the
falls
human-
down dead.
You hear it in like bird Morse code. Throw it at the human next time. But it sounds more like
No, it has to go back at them.
Okay, and these guys start moving. All of them like move to a
Actually, no,
side.
it doesn't say it has to go back at them. It just says I can make a ranged attack with it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
So
Next time.
they move to a side
Back.
from the gust of wind, and then take up positions in front as well. This one here using all of its movement to get there, both of its actions, and the other ones start swinging away at Brutus.
Oh, thank you, somebody. It's for my. It's I don't cast with a spell thing. It's a key ability, so it's the same as my key spells. It's actually plus wisdom. So the DC
Yeah,
for this
I thought it was wisdom.
is
Yeah,
is-
okay. That makes more sense. We just couldn't find
Yeah.
it.
is high.
Okay, so
It's
page
higher.
78 HP.
It would have been nice if you could use your dicks for it though, somehow.
Yeah,
Move
that
faster.
would be OP as fuck though.
Yes, that would be OP.
Well, there are spells that make attack rolls based with your
Brutus,
wisdom.
21 against AC Brutus.
Shillelagh.
21 versus AC hits, although they're far enough away that they're rolling with disadvantage.
Yes, they're all with disadvantage.
Okay. 21 hits.
Yeah, only one hits, and you take 6 points of
Shit, but
bludgeoning
21 with
damage.
disadvantage. Damn these kobolds.
I have.
Damn.
Wait, how much damage was that? I couldn't hear you over
6.
there. Ooh.
Did you always HP for level
Ow.
3?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
I was actually the first person to do it.
Awesome. And then next in line after that we have...
I'm taking average HP again. Sorry, I didn't really mention that.
Can we do that?
Yeah, you can take.
Yeah, you can
It's
take
pretty
the
much
average.
your average, except it's slightly better in the long run. So
So,
Well, let's
Brutus,
roll on that.
instead of
I-
an average of 4.5,
I rolled really
take
high on
5.
my HP, so that would have been bad for me. But
Brutus, it is your turn.
all right, well I'm 100 feet away from the kobolds. Yeah, I'm 100 feet away from the kobolds.
You are 100 feet away from the kobold, yes.
Someone remind me to pick up a longbow next time we have an option to do that. I will take the. Actually, they're already rolling at disadvantage. What's the range of a sling?
Don't you have javelins?
I do, but I don't want to. I guess I'll move up and throw a javelin, but I'll
The
be throwing
the
disadvantage.
sling
I'd rather
is,
take the.
the sling is
No,
30
no, no.
slash
You don't have to move up.
120.
Javelins are, javelins are 120, same as slings.
Yeah, but it's disadvantage past 30 feet. So I'd be
Yeah,
throwing.
but they have
at-
disadvantage to you, and they can't move that
It's
far.
not.
There's more
I
of
will
them
throw
than
a
there are of
javelin.
you. What, you're gonna move up? Or...
I have to roll 2d20. So. The 6 does the 16 hit?
Yes, of course it is a kobold.
I don't
Straight to the
know.
face.
I like to ask. 5 damage?
5 damage kills this kobold. Which
Alright,
one are you
and I
hitting?
move up.
Which one
I
are you
move up
hitting?
30 feet. Whichever one was closest to me is the one I would shoot it at. So that's the one on the far left, I guess. Yeah. And I'll move up 30 feet and like.
You get to where
Actually, I'll
Hinko
move
is.
30 feet towards. I'll move 30 feet straight ahead, just so that I can decide which way I want to go when I get closer, in case
Okay.
all the kobolds are dead or something.
You're basically to like about 5-10 feet from Hinko. Awesome, and after that we have the acolyte, the only remaining live acolyte, who
I like to
Damn
do
straight. Damn straight.
damn straight. Let's see what this acolyte does. He just casts a spell,
Mm-hmm.
and a light appears around him, a blue light surrounding him.
Oh.
Probably Shield of Faith. Okay.
Okay.
Which way is he facing?
After that, he is facing in front at the party. So his back is towards you. Artemis. Roast. Sorry, I was reading the other initiative. So, Rostani, your turn.
Yeah, that last.
You're the one.
Yeah, I know.
The chosen one.
Chosen one, number 1. So I'm guessing like these. What's the distance between like here and these like distance here?
100 feet.
How far apart are these two kobold groups?
Sorry, what?
How far apart are the kobolds from each other?
Well, that is about 10 feet wide. That gap over
Here?
there. Yeah, about 10 feet wide.
So if I put a sleep
Keep on going, I'll be
here,
2 seconds.
If you put a sleep right there, you could get 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
There would be one that'd be out of range.
yeah. So could I get everyone if I slept in the middle here?
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. You can get all of them.
Okay, doing that. Can I get all 6 of them, or 5 or 4?
I'm gonna say all 6 of them.
Fair enough.
Casting it
rolling.
as a first or second level spell.
Hmm?
Are you casting as a first or second level spell?
I might do it as a second level actually, because it adds
Might,
like
or-
2d8s.
Yeah,
Extra
it's
2d8s.
5d8
Is it
versus
about
70.
a second level, or is
Yeah,
it about
78.
17 HP?
I'll use sleep as a second level spell to get
Do it.
up.
Oh,
30,
that's yeah, that's enough. That's enough.
They all fall asleep.
They all fall asleep.
Coolio, mage,
Oh, really
Imba.
small.
I don't know, CC, overpowered. Not
Okay.
very exciting, but you know.
I'm just sitting here with Pellsbury.
the human acolyte, he had his kobold, and looking around him, the bluish light still surrounding him, puts his hand behind his, like up like this, and he says, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot!"
Wait, what? Who's
He-
saying that?
Shoot her!
Surrendering.
Don't shoot! The human acolyte over here is
I yell,
screaming.
it's okay, it's a javelin, you throw it!
I shot back. It's
And
not
if,
okay.
you,
I
if
shoot
you
it.
want to do,
Blue on
if you
blue,
want to do
confirmed.
anything, Artemis, you're next. They're the next after
Okay,
this.
do I still get advantage? Because
You
he's
do not
facing
see
the
it.
party?
Yes, you do get advantage.
Okay, now in the rules, I hear that there's a 12 hit.
12 is a hit, but you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Damn it.
Okay.
You
Ooh.
fail your wisdom saving throw, so you need to take another target, or you lose your attack.
That attack or all my attack?
That attack. You lose your attack if you do not choose another target.
Can I hit a kobold over there?
Yeah. You
How
can
far
easily
away is
auto
that?
roll. You can auto crit
Oh.
that. You can auto crit a kobold.
Yeah.
He's dead. You can auto crit your kobold. That's
Yeah.
asleep.
I hit him then. might as well.
Okay. You,
Probably
And then-
prone though, I don't know.
So can I make my second attack on the acolyte?
yes, you can, but feel free to do your wisdom
I
saving
have to
throw
make
if you
another?
hit. Yes, every time.
A 12 again. Oh my god.
Again, another save.
Oh,
Same
come
thing.
on.
Okay,
I
you
had
killed
another
killed another kobold, and after that, Hinko is next. This guy is continually saying, "Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I can help you! Don't kill me!"
Just,
Guys, he's surrendering. You can stop shooting him now.
What you can do is, if you bring a creature to 0 HP, you can choose to have it knocked unconscious instead of bleeding out.
It's alright. My character.
With
my
arrows?
character's
Voluntarily
naturally-
do non-lethal damage, but then it takes 1d4 hours for him to wake up.
Or maybe
not?
like a healing spell, maybe. Or,
No, even if
No, I'm not going to use a healing spell on the enemy.
We have
Just
time.
leave him conscious. We'll tie him up. He's not running
We have
away.
Yeah.
have time.
My character is naturally suspicious of strangers and always expects the worst. So while he's not going to hurt somebody who is surrendering, he is, however, going to point the gust of wind in their direction and try and blow them away.
blow me away too.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw as well.
Is this for attacking him?
It's any spell or attack targeted at him needs to make the save.
But it's technically not
Gust of Wind's
targeted
not
at
really
him.
targeted at him.
Yeah.
It's targeted at a 60-foot wide corridor. I mean,
Yeah, the target.
It is
Yeah, it's not a
it
target.
says a harmful
It's
spell.
actually a self-targeted
Yeah, but it's not a target.
spell. It's actually a self-targeted spell.
It's like a
Yeah,
nuke dropping near your house, and they're like,
it's
that
not,
was targeting you.
It's not a harmful spell. You're right. It's not harmful. So it's
Unless you have to be on the edge of a cliff, of course, where it might be particularly harmful.
No, but
I
before
don't get what is he making wisdom saves against?
the spell
Shield
he's
of Faith.
casted is Shield of Faith, Sanctuary.
Oh, I see. Cause sanctuary. Okay, then I get it. Absolutely.
Okay, and let's see. He fails his save. So he gets blown 15 feet behind. And just like very close to Artemis. So Artemis is like 10 feet behind him.
the spell doesn't
Behind
affect the
you.
warded creature.
No,
from area
not
of effects.
exactly
Gust of
behind him.
Wind.
To the side.
I'm gonna say it goes fucking 60 feet.
Okay.
And I.
Did you just push him away from us?
Yeah. I'm going to.
Make it
prepare-
easier for him to run away. Okay.
It knocks him over.
Yeah, it knocks him over.
He knocked over prone.
He's still further away.
I just closed the book though.
Yeah, he's like 2 inches further away now, but he's prone.
And I'm going to prepare an action that if anything comes near me, I'm going to use my attack.
Okay, awesome. And do you guys want any of you?
Are we like out of combat now? Or are we
You're
still
out,
in
yeah,
combat with the guy?
you're out of combat. This
Well,
guy's
But
okay.
the kobold
We have-
is surrendered as
we
well.
have 9
if we're out of
rounds.
combat,
Until
have
the kobolds
9
wake up. We're
rounds,
not
yeah.
really out of combat.
All kobolds are all asleep.
all asleep. Yes.
For 9
that
rounds.
that was unnecessary then, wasn't it?
Well, you should listen more. I'm
guess-
just joking.
I guess if you guys go coup de grace him, I'll try and take it. Coup de grace the goblins or kobolds.
I
Not
double
goblins.
move.
They're not
I
goblins.
get
They
to the
get.
back
Wait,
line as fast
wait.
as I can.
Are
and
there
tie him
any-
up.
No, I'm
Are
just
there
gonna
any
stand
mills?
behind him with my 2 crossbows facing him. I'm just like, get on the ground, get on the ground.
Are there any conveniently placed ledges nearby?
No conveniently placed.
I'm
wedge
standing
nearby.
on a ledge.
Large
Don't
drops?
push me because I am close.
No, because
to the ledge.
you're in a plateau, so there are ledges going up on your sides, 150 feet from the right to your left. There are cliff
Oh.
sides going up.
Another big hole?
No.
Oh, I just
You're-
wanted to like,
you're-
I just
you're in
wanted
the
to basically hoover the hobgoblins up and just push them off the side of the cliff.
Well,
Unless
never
it's
mind.
dangerous, it doesn't,
Brutus,
Fighting
you get-
it doesn't
Hobgoblins
ward
now?
against them.
No, whatever. Kobolds, hobgoblins, goblins, they're all the same thing in my mind.
Whoa, that's that's loud.
That's a little racist.
You kill. I mean, if you could go out the kobolds, and
Well,
I'm gonna go with
I
them.
go. I mean,
Go on.
I would go to the water kobolds. I would go to one who's snoozing on his back. I would like to take out a dagger, put pressure, like uncomfortable pressure on his neck, so he wakes up, and then just coup de grace him in the eye.
Okay, that's what
So he,
happens.
so he sees what is
Brutus,
coming for him.
Yep,
Because I'm fucking pissed.
you're
Did
fucking
you,
pissed.
did you say that you were gonna hold the other guy hostage outside? That's what you're doing.
Yeah, I got him. I got him at
Grabbed him.
crossbow point.
Well, yeah, he said he was going
Like,
to hold
I
his
got two-
crossbows on him. I said I was going to go up and tie him up.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna,
go
I'm
up.
gonna,
He's on his knees now, or else he's got a couple of crossbows bolts in his back.
yeah.
So is he on his
I'm gonna
knees?
grab a
Yes.
kobold then.
He's probably on
I'm
his
gonna help Simon finish the cobalt off, apart from one, and that last cobalt's mine. I'm gonna pick it up and
Okay.
take it.
You're like,
take
ah,
it.
rude
Oh,
kobold.
not this again. You are now my pitch.
Just into, yeah, it's called Bob the Kobold.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Cobb. Maybe Cobb.
But yeah, I'm gonna take him over towards the fire, and me and Bob the Kobold are gonna have some fun.
Okay, good.
Wouldn't he be
And-
like really? I mean, if there's such worshippers of dragons, would he be like
There's
I'll be
no
back in a
dragon.
second,
There's no
I just
dragon.
need to
Lord.
keep-
There's no dragon.
Well,
Right.
that's been another hour of Hoard the Dragon Queen, and I think we're gonna be coming up next with our next hour in about 2-3 minutes. So I'm gonna put up the title screen, some music for you guys, and we're coming right back up.
I got
See ya very soon.